Kenny Omega has just won the AEW World Championship this past Wednesday at Beach Break. Is that a problem? Yes, that's a problem to me. Because now we're going to get a triple threat, more likely, because I'll tell you why we're not going to get this singles match between these two. Because Kenny Omega and Will Ospreay are not any ounce of hate, any ounce of tension between any of these people. He's been absolutely blowing him straight up, like he's a golden lover of Kenny Omega, like Kota Ibushi, right? So I don't understand anything what they're doing here, because it has to be a triple threat. They just size yourself up for a triple threat. It just kind of makes sense, because where's the tension between Kenny and Ospreay? There's going to be absolutely what? Them kissing each other's ass, and they're going to bring back tension that retconned 1.5 years ago or so? What's the point of that? There's no point of this. You know, the only most easiest solution to do was, which I called out back at Forbidden Door in August of last year, in 2025. I called out Will Ospreay returning, winning the Owen, going on to facing MJF for the AEW World Championship. Now they have the Death Riders storyline involved, and if you add that in with the Death Riders making him into a killer, maybe Omega goes on to win the Owen. Not win the Owen, maybe goes on to the final. And Ospreay and Omega have their match, and whatever the story we're telling with Ospreay and Omega here, it involves the Death Riders telling Ospreay to be a killer, and he's conflicted, but he does kill Kenny Omega, and he goes on to beat MJF with a Tiger Driver at All In. We use a Tiger Driver for the right reasons and for the right time. We don't do the overbooked Swerve Strickland versus Ospreay matches. I thought it was fucking incredible, but I'm sorry, I can give you a better outcome here for this. That's how I would have done it, but again, that's what they want to do. And I would take Darby Allin out of this either. Darby Allin absolutely doesn't need to be involved in any of this. Darby Allin should have gone and won the championship back in Wrestle Dream 2024 when Bryan Danielson was going to put the title on him. He was going to put him over, big time. Moxley said, I wanted the Death Rider storyline, so Bryan listened to that. I'm like, okay, whatever. Then Darby went out and said he doesn't want to do that. He wants to climb Mount Everest. So All in Texas was his moment. It didn't happen. They forced the Darby Allin when he was ice cold, tried to force that narrative. It was absolutely so forced that I felt no emotion for him, because I'm like, you're forcing tears, you're forcing emotion here. What is the point of this? They fucked MJF's reign up. MJF is being some bitch-ass cycled-out loser in this company. The guy that has been your number one draw for the past 3 to 4 years now. MJF has been your number one draw. MJF is the number one guy. He's the mainstream guy that you have at your disposal. There is nobody that is on the level of the devil. Nobody. He's a mainstream superstar in your company, and you don't have a main event and go into Wembley as the AEW World Champion against Will Ospreay. I don't know what the fuck are we doing then. We're not getting a Kenny Omega and Will Ospreay match. Forget about that. Because I said, it's not something they can even build to because there's no fucking tension.